Let's get back out to correspondent Joe Khalil, live for us there on Capitol Hill. Joe, as we take a live look at the Senate floor, what are you hearing from lawmakers?
Yeah, effectively, we're in this waiting period right now, Nicole, just to figure out whether or not this deal, this negotiation moves forward and actually create something concrete that can move the government spending bill forward to avert a shutdown, and also pulls out the Homeland Security bill and provide some of the reforms that Democrats have been asking for that would sort of rein in ICE. That is the deal as we understand it right now. And we've been talking to several different sources on both sides of the aisle. Both seem pretty confident this can get done. The question is going to be when? And then if there is a short-term government shutdown, how long that's going to last. It seems likely that certainly through the weekend that could happen. The House comes in on Monday, as Ken pointed out. There are a lot of questions about what the House will do with whatever the Senate comes up with and votes on. But ultimately, the bottom line here is that the White House and Democrats are close to a deal. And this is what we would be talking about here. You see these three Democratic demands, ending ICE patrols and tightening warrants. Right now, ICE is basically writing themselves warrants. That would stop. There would be a uniform code of conduct that would be applicable to both ICE officers and local law enforcement as well. And then obviously talked about body cameras and removing the masks and identification for ICE officers. We talked to Senator Ben Ray Lujan, a Democrat from New Mexico, border state Democrat. He says that he is okay with the changes that Chuck Schumer proposed for ICE. They may have to go further, but he was pretty passionate about this needing to be done. Take a listen here.
What Leader Schumer put forth was based on conversations with colleagues across the country. Myself, the other four Democratic Hispanic senators put together our own proposals. Those were reflected in what Leader Schumer put forth. And as it pertains to Stephen Miller, I hope President Donald Trump realizes that Stephen Miller is behind all of this bullshit. Stephen Miller is the one that put President Trump in a tough place as well. And as President Trump is looking at Kristi Noem or Secretary Noem, he also needs to be looking at Stephen Miller.
And it does seem like several Republicans are willing to accept some of these changes. Let's take a listen here, Senator Kennedy.
And if you were presented with the choice of killing all 6 bills or passing 5 and postponing 1, I think as a rational person, you would choose door number 2. And I think that for me is what this is all about.
So, Nicole, we'll be monitoring to see as this moves forward what kind of advancements there are. If there are any updates, obviously, we'll let you know about it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.